Namaste, dear students. Let me welcome you to our English class of grade 9. And we are in unit 14 and it is our last class. So it means you are already ready with your English textbook, notebook and pen or pencil. So are you ready with them? Good. Now, can you tell me what are we going to learn today? Yes, you are right. We are going to learn something new under grammar 2 and again something new under writing 2. So you have to be ready and you have to be active because you are going to learn something new in grammar and we are going to learn to write something new, which is generally students feel difficult, okay? So without any delay, let's start our today's class. And the first thing we are going to learn under grammar 2 is simple past, past continuous and past perfect tense, okay? So, there are three types of tense: present tense, past tense and future tense. And again, if you categorize them, we have four aspects in each tense. For example, in present tense, we have simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Likewise, we have simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. Similarly, we have simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. And today we are going to deal with simple past, past continuous and past perfect. So you all be ready. Dear students, first of all, I want to show you some sentences. You have to study the given sentences and notice simple past, past continuous and past perfect. And you have to tell me why the particular sentence is simple past or past continuous or past perfect. Is it okay? Good. If so, let's start with the first sentence, A. While I was studying, Corinne phoned me 3 times. Now, in this sentence, can you tell me whether we have used here simple past or past continuous or past perfect? Which one is this? Okay, fine. We have used here past continuous in the first part and then in the second part, what is it? Good job, simple past. Now, can you tell me why do you say past continuous is used here? Good job. There is the use of auxiliary verb was and then we have present participle form of the verb, or in simple local term you can say verb 4, verb plus ing, okay, was studying. Good job. And in the second part of this sentence, what tense is used here? Oh yes, you are right. It is simple past tense because we have used here past tense, or in our local term we say verb 2, okay, phone plus ed equals to phone. Very good job you have done. Now like this you have to find out other sentences, okay. Number B, they were playing football when the storm started. Now what tense is used here? They were playing football. What is it? Simple past or past continuous or past perfect? What is it? Tell me once again. Yes, you are right again. Were plus playing, auxiliary verb were, and then we have present participle again. So can you tell me why here is was studying and here is were plus were plus present participle? You are right again because here the subject is singular. So with singular we use singular auxiliary verb was. Was is used with singular verb, okay? And here they is the plural subject. So for plural subject we have to use were. You are right. Now next part, when the storm started, again which tense is used here? Good job. Again past tense is used here, so it is simple past. Likewise, let's read next sentence. While she was working in India, she began to learn Hindi. And here also you can find the same case, was plus present participle, and was is used with she is a singular subject. And here again we have see, began. See, this is the past tense of begin, B-E-G-I-N, begin. Okay, so here is also simple past tense. You are right up to here. Now next, D, you can see, I had finished the shopping when I met Manoj. Now which tense is used here? Aspect of past tense. Which one? Had finished. Had plus past participle. In local term, we say verb 3, So had finished. So which aspect is this? You are right. Past perfect, So for past perfect, we need had plus verb 3. Past participle. Okay. And this side, if you go, this part of the sentence, when I met Manoj, met. Is it infinitive form of the verb, or past tense, or past participle, or present participle? What form of the verb is this? Met. Yes, you are right again. It is the past tense of M-E-E-T, meet. So we have simple past tense. Dear students, now another sentence we have is, when we got to the party, most people had already left. Now you can see two parts in this sentence. So we got to the party. Got. Which form of the verb is this? Infinitive, past tense, past participle, present participle, which one? Good job. Got is the past form of get. Okay, so it is simple past. Now here most people had already left. Had plus past participle. It means which form of the tense is this? Had plus left. Yes, you are again right. It is past perfect tense. So I think you can find out whether it is simple past or past continuous or past perfect. So once again, let's have a look here. F. It was the best movie I had ever seen. Now you can see was the best movie. Was. This is the past form of, you are right, is. And here I had ever seen. Had plus past participle. Again, past perfect tense. So up to here you are right. And again we have another sentence. He had already read the book, so I gave it to his sister. Now you can see had plus past participle read, and we have here past tense. Past tense of give is gave. And what is the past participle form of give? Give, gave. Can you tell me the past participle form of give? Good job. Past participle form of give is given. Okay, so it is simple past tense. Now she had known him since they were children. So again had plus past participle. So it means simple past? No. Past continuous? Again no. Then what is it? Yes, it is past perfect tense. And here we have where, and where is the past form of are. Now in 2005, I was living in Biratnagar. So what tense you can find here? Was plus again present participle. Verb plus ing. So it is past continuous. Now the last one is she called me yesterday. Called. So is it continuous form? Is it past perfect form? Then what is it? It is simple past. Okay, past tense of call, call. So I hope you might have got the idea about simple past, past continuous and past perfect. So far you have to find out the structures for simple past, past continuous and past perfect. So looking at this, can you tell me the structure of simple past? So simply you can say verb to, okay, it is simple past. Simple past. If there is the use of verb to, then you have to understand it as simple past tense. And then what for past continuous? Can you tell me? Now all of you tell me loudly. Yes, good job. Past continuous, P-A-S-T past, C-O-N-T-I-N-U-O-U-S continuous. So what is the structure for it? Yes, it is was, or there can be were, and then plus we have present participle. Present participle means simply you can say verb plus ing. Okay. See, if we have this structure was or were plus verb ing present participle, then you have to understand that it is past continuous tense. and later I will tell you where we have to use this particular aspect. Okay. Now, dear students, like this you have to tell me about past perfect. What is the structure of past perfect? P-E-R-F-E-C-T. Good job. It is had plus past participle. Okay. Past participle. P-A-R-T-I-C-I-P-L-E. And in simple local term you can understand as verb 3. So if we have these structures, then you have to understand that there is the use of simple past tense, there is the use of past continuous tense, and there is the use of past perfect tense. So up to a year, is it clear to you? Good. If so, now we are going to do a task, then we have to generalize the rules where we have to use simple past, where we have to use past continuous, and where we have to use past perfect tense. So for it, you have to do this task. All of you be ready to do it. Are you ready? Good. Now the instruction says us use simple past, past continuous or past perfect forms of the verbs in the brackets to complete the following sentences. Okay. Now A. Mr. Singh, we have blank space dot dot dot, and in the brackets we have wait for me when I reach the station. Now you have to write down whether the form of verb for simple past or past continuous or past perfect is correct. What is correct here? Mr. Singh waited for me when I reached the station, or Mr. Singh was waiting for me when I reached the station, or Mr. Singh had waited for me when I reached the station. Which one is the correct option here? All of you try to tell me. Okay, let me check it. Now your answer should be Mr. Singh was waiting for me when I reached the station. Dear students, in this sentence you have to find out two situations. The first situation is one action was already started. Okay, there was the point of starting action. That means that Mr. Singh was waiting. Okay, he was waiting. See, it's going on, and while he was waiting, at that time I reached there. It means that there happened another action. Okay, there happened another action. Mr. Singh is here, S-I-N-G-H, and then I reached there. So before I reached there, what was happening there? That is the first situation. So that situation is Mr. Singh was waiting, and while he was waiting, at that time there happened another action. What was that action? I reached there. Okay, so it means that in the past, if something had already started and that was continuously going on, at that time we have to use their past continuous tense. And if something happened while that action was going, at that time we have to use simple past tense. Is it clear to you? Good. If so, let's go to next, B. A says what? Dot dot dot, in the brackets we have the verb do, this time yesterday. Now you have to be careful regarding this time. Not only yesterday, this time. Okay, and here the answer is I was reading a novel. So can you tell me in which tense the answer is given here? I was reading a novel. So from here also you have to get a clue to supply the correct form of past tense. So what is it? I was reading a novel this time yesterday. So it means the action already started and it was continuously going on, not finished. Okay, that's why it is written here I was reading a novel. So your question should be, what were you doing this time yesterday? If we don't have this time and only yesterday, then we have to write down simple past tense. Okay, but this time indicated that for a short time the action already took place and it was continuing. Because of this reason we need past continuous tense. So what were you doing this time yesterday? I was reading a novel. Is the concept clear to you between simple past and past continuous up to here? Well, if so, we have another situation again. See, A says dot dot dot, in the brackets we have go out last night, and here no, I was too busy to go out. Now you should not be in confusion whether you have to make the WH question or yes no question. So first look at the answer. Is the answer yes no question or informative answer? Yes, you are right. The answer is yes no question. Okay, so here you have to make yes no question, and here again you have to look at the time. Last night, time adverbial. Okay, last night means it happened in the past time. So for this type of case, what should we use? Simple past or past continuous or past perfect? Can you tell me? Okay, you just try to tell me, please. Yes, you are right. We have to use simple past tense, and here the answer is in yes no form. That's why we have to make here yes no question. Did you go out last night? And in its answer, no, I was too busy to go out. Is it clear to you? Okay, if so, again we have another D. Was Sapana at the party? Is it WH question or yes no question? Yes, you are right. Yes no question. And its answer is yes. Now see, was Sapana at the party? Now we have verb here in the brackets, dance. Then what can be the answer? Yes, you can write down, she danced with Ravi. Okay. If the question is in past continuous tense, what was Sapana doing or was Sapana dancing? If that type of question, then here you have to supply past continuous tense. But the question is in simple past tense. That's why our answer should be also in simple past tense. Yes, she danced with Ravi. So have you got the idea? Good. Next, what? Dot 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 again in the brackets do when the earthquake occurred. Now you have to find out two situations here. One situation, earthquake happened, and another situation, doing any work. It means that one work had already started and continuously going on. At the same time, another thing happened there. Another action took place. So in this case, what do you use? I was cooking meal. Now here the answer is also in past continuous tense. So what is the correct form of the verb here? Do. So what is it? Tell me once again. All right, you are perfectly correct. What were you doing when the earthquake occurred? See, I was cooking meal. This answer can be like this. I was cooking meal when the earthquake occurred. So starting of cooking meal already started there, cooking meal, and while he was cooking, at the same time earthquake happened there. Okay, this is the case happened there. Next, he fall off the wall when Sonam pushed him. Dear students, now two actions happen there. In this case, what do you use? Simple past, past continuous, or past perfect? Suppose if I push someone and that person falls down, in this case what happens? Two actions happen, but one action takes place immediately after another action. Okay, if it happens in the past, one action took place immediately after another action, at that time you have to use simple past tense for both actions. See, first of all, what happened? He fell off the wall. But how? Why? Because another person pushed him. Okay, so first of all, Sonam pushed him and then immediately he fell down. In this type of immediate two actions in the past that took place, we have to use simple past tense. Is it clear to you? Well, now we have G. I really in a difficult situation when I lost the job. Now here you have to find out the general action that took place in the past, and you have to supply their past form of be verb. So what is the past form of be verb? Once again tell me please. All of you be confident while saying your answer. Yes, you are right. I was really in a difficult situation when I lost the job. Okay, so you can find similar type of let's say actions. First of all, losing the job, and then was in difficult situation. Now we have next one. When I was young, I to become a doctor. So it is general past thing. When you were in your childhood, at that time, what did you think? So like this, we have this action that took place in the past in general. When I was young, so what is the correct form of the verb want? Is it was wanting or want or wanted or had wanted? What is the correct form? Once again, all of you tell me. Yes, you are right. That is, I wanted to become a doctor. It is general past that took place, okay, when he was young boy or when she was young girl, okay. Now next, I do my homework when the telephone rang. Now again two situations we have. One thing, homework doing, okay, another thing, telephone rang. So it means that the homework, the person had already started doing homework and it was continuing. At the same time, there happened another action of ringing the phone bell. So what is the correct option here? Do, was doing, had done. Which one is correct? Once again, all of you tell me loudly. Yes, it is. I was doing my homework. See, the task, the action of doing homework going on. It's already started, going on, this type of case, okay. And while doing, at the same time, there rang the telephone. Another action took place. This is what you have to use past continuous tense. Dear students, we have the last sentence here now, and the sentence is, when I last saw Kiran, he ... we have verb in the brackets, that is walk in his garden. So can you guess, can you say to me, what is the correct form of the verb here? Okay, let me check. Yes, he was walking in his garden. It means that walking already started in the garden, okay, and at the same time, Kiran, I saw Kiran there. So he was walking and at the same time another action took place, that is saw Kiran, okay. So this is how you have to find out to use simple past, past continuous and past perfect. So after this, again we are going to do another task, and this task is again interesting for us. So you can see the instruction first. Find the mistakes in the story below and correct the verb forms throughout. So let me read a few lines, and rest of the ones you can read yourselves and find the mistakes, okay. This happens to me when I was in India. I used to go to my office by train. On this particular evening, I hurried to my station, but when I reached there, the train has already gone. So have you found any mistake up to here? Okay, good job. Now you can read the rest ones and point out the mistakes. Are you reading? Have you got some more mistakes? Okay, well done. If you have found, now let me check what mistakes you have found in this text. So happen, see, hurry, has, sit, am, sits down, is, catch, open, dip, take, decide, stand up. See, have you got these mistakes in your reading? Good job, dear students. Now it's time for telling me, why do you think these are the mistakes in this text? Okay, you can tell me again. Well done, because this happens to me when I was in India. See, when I was in India means it is about past time. That's why we cannot write down here happens, because it is simple present tense. So we have to change this simple present into the simple past. So it should be HAPPENED, happened. You correct also, okay. Like this, let me take you to I hurry to my station. See, I reached there, the train has already gone. So what should be here? I hurried, HURRIED, hurried to my station, and I reached there also. Before I reached there, what happened there? The train had already gone, okay. So had should be changed into had already gone. See, two action. I reached there, before I reached there, another action already took place, okay. Next one we have newspaper and a packet of biscuits and sit. So these all things happened in the past time. That's why we are not allowed to write down present tense. So sit should be changed into sat. SAT sat is the past tense of sit. And here also, while I am, not am, a man came, see. So am should be changed into was, continuous form. It started already there, reading newspaper, and another action happened there, a man came. Likewise, we have here sits. So that man came and sits means that is wrong. Two actions happened together. First came and sat. So sits should be changed into sat. Like this cat should be changed into caught, CAUGST caught, and this is should be changed into was, and then again we have this open should be changed into opened, and we have here dip should be changed into simple past dipped, DIPPED. Likewise, you can correct these mistakes with simple past tense, like take should be changed into took, TOOK took, decide should be changed into decided, and finally stand should be changed into stood, STOOD, stood up. Is it clear to you? Good job. If so, now you have to understand the use of simple past, past continuous, and past perfect. See, simple past tense, there should be past form of the verb, or you can say verb to. So we use this simple past for the action that took place in the past in general. Okay. Next we have past continuous, was or were plus present participle. In local term we say verb for. So for the action that took place and continued for some time in the past, but that was not completed, is still going on. Okay. And the last one we have past perfect, had plus past participle. In local term we say verb 3 for the action that took place and completed in the past, that started also and then that completed also. In this case you have to write down past perfect tense. Have you got the ideas to use simple past, past continuous, and past perfect? Good job. Now I have a task for you to do at your home as your home assignment, that is write a paragraph on my interesting dream. You might have seen an interesting dream, so write about it, and you can start like this. Last night I saw an interesting dream, then you can continue. You can use their simple past, past continuous, past perfect according to the situation. Have you got me? Good. Dear students, now we are going to start our another item that is under writing 2. And can you guess what is it? Okay, let me show you. It is essay writing. And first of all, I want to give you tips for writing essay because you have written many essays in the previous lessons. Okay, so I just like to remind you to follow the tips so that it will be easier for you to write an essay. So first of all, you have to get the ideas on the topic. So what does it mean? I will make you practice later. Okay, get the ideas on the topic, then enlist all the ideas in a sheet of paper. After that, prepare the draft. You have to write first writing of the essay. Then you have to edit the first draft. You can find out the mistakes, you can correct, you can add your ideas, you can omit your ideas, these things you can do in this step. And finally, write the final essay. And at the same time, don't forget about the parts of essay. So what are the parts of essay? Yes, you are right. Introduction. So what is the topic given to you to write the essay? First of all, you try to introduce that essay. Maybe sometimes you can use saying, sometimes proverbs, sometimes definition, sometimes description, sometimes explanation. You can use these techniques to introduce your topic. Later we will practice in our today's class. Okay. Then we have body of the essay. Every detail of the essay should be written in the body parts. There can be many paragraphs. Okay. And after that, finally, we have concluding paragraph. That is what we call conclusion. You have to present your one opinion and you have to draw that conclusion from your writing. You should not introduce their new idea as your conclusion. Okay. And don't forget, this is very important while writing an essay. See, each paragraph should have a new idea which is called a main idea, and other ideas are called supporting ideas should support the main idea. So it means when you want to change a paragraph, in each paragraph you have to introduce or you have to bring there one new idea, and whatever you write in the paragraphs or the lines, that should support your main idea. Now it's time for practicing. Okay, so we have a question, and the question is, do students need to learn history? Why? Write an essay on the importance of history. Now we are going to write an essay on the importance of history. Dear students, let's practice the steps first quickly, and later you can develop, you can write the final essay. So importance of history. See, this is our title for the essay. Okay, the importance of history. Now first of all you have to get the ideas about the topic. So what things are there in your mind about this topic, you have to first get in your mind. So what can be the ideas? For example, you can write down study of pastime. Study, S-T-U-D-Y, study of pastime. Okay, good job. Then what other ideas do you have in your mind? Yes, gives us detailed information. Good job. Then again you can add there the ideas that come in your mind. Okay, it gives idea for present. See, you can write down single word, you can write down phrase, you can write down sentence, no problem, because we are just keeping our ideas together in a sheet of paper. See, we have followed two steps right now. One, getting ideas about the topic in our mind, then we are writing those ideas in a sheet of paper. Like this, you can add more. Okay, and after getting this one, what do you need to do? Yes, you should start writing your essay, and you can start like this. For example, see, you can see history can be said as a study of the events that took place in the past. So can you tell me? This is the introduction of the topic history. So history means a study of the events that took place in the past, and you add there every country has its own history. It provides us the knowledge of the events that occurred in the past. Like this, you have to write down. Okay, so you can add some more lines in your notebook now. Are you writing? Good. So have you added 3 more sentences? Good job. Now after this one, we are going to follow another step, that is editing our writing. Now you read it once and check whether you will find there any mistake or not. So is here any mistake? History can be said as a study of the events that took place in the past. Fine, no mistake. Every country has its own history. Fine, no mistake. It provides us the knowledge of the events that occurred in the past. So up to here, no mistake. And if you find mistakes in your writings, now you point it out. Have you pointed out? Good. Now you correct it. Have you corrected? Yes, this is what we call editing. So after editing your all writing from first to last, then again you have to write it down. And then that is what we call final essay writing. Dear students, if you follow these steps while writing an essay, it will be easier for you. But if you get the topic and if you start immediately writing, at that time we may not get enough ideas and we cannot write it down very nicely, and then our coherence, cohesion, vocabulary, everything we cannot do very well. So I suggest you to follow these steps while practicing writing an essay. So is it clear to you? Good job. If so, dear students, complete this essay at your home in your free time and show it to your English teacher. So after this, we have extra bit. So it means you have to learn to use use a semicolon. Okay, so semicolon means this type of sign. We have full stop and just below it comma. This is what we call semicolon. And where to use? See, to separate two independent clauses that are not joined by a conjunction. So there should be two sentences, or you can say clauses, okay, and they are not joined with any conjunction like but, and, although, even though. We should not use any connectives, and at that time we have to use semicolon. Okay, but don't forget, those two sentences should be independent, like the participants in the first batch were paid, those in the second were unpaid. See, we are not using here but, so instead of but we are using here semicolon, and at the same time these two sentences clauses are not depending upon each other. Next rule, to separate elements in a series that already contain commas. Okay, so if we have commas and then there is a series of something, you have to use semicolon. For example, the color order was red, yellow, blue, yellow, red, or yellow, red, blue. See, this is a series of color, and we can add here semicolon. We can add here semicolon. Okay, this you have to practice in your daily writing so that you will be used to with this mark and you can use it very comfortably. So, did you get the idea of using semicolon? Good. If so, finally I have a task for you, and it's interesting. This is project work. Okay, the project work for you is ask your parents, grandparents, family members or friends about your ancestors, okay, about your forefathers, and note down the main points and share them with your friends. So, have you got the idea? Once again, ask your parents, grandparents, family members or friends about your ancestors. You have to ask about your grandparents, four grandparents, and then you have to note down the main points and you have to share such things with your friends. Dear students, we have come to the end of our today's class. I hope you might have better understood the use of simple past, past continuous and past perfect tense. At the same time, you might have learned to write essay easily. Please keep them practicing in your free time. It's all for today. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.